What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying CDL matches straight to you. We're here today checking out LA Thieves versus the Minnesota Rokkr. It's the last day of Major 4 qualifiers, so this is the last day you have to move up for seeding in the tournament in 2 weeks. Let's check it out.
We'll see if it pays off for him. Certainly if you get the good side off the opening break, you're hoping for a decent bit of success, but it does look like Minnesota will be the first team to the point.
First in. Left-hand side of the map, still Thieves though. See how the breaks go towards this one. Cammy, guns up in the hills, super soaking and slaying. Over to one boy now. He has been an incredible player to watch all season long. See if he can't crack this hard point. And he doesn't. Cammy wins another big one. Return to form there from McGilligan.
That truly is a big win as well. Yeah, now talk about a massive win that has sort of a cascading effect, right? Cammy wins the single one-on-one. You keep all the time, and you get this set up maybe for the wiper. LA Thieves are going to swarm, but you still end up gifting the P2 spawn to two of the players on Minnesota. So on the rotation, Rokkr certainly have potential to try and chain this hill. Admittedly, though, they don't have the back spawn, so these are not easy fights to win. And Kenny, zero time wasted. Soars straight in, rips off a big two, and LA should be nice and secure.
Doesn't waste any time, doesn't waste any bullets. Into the gallows we go. Can he hold this corner? Cammy on a bit of a heater to start things off here for Rokkr. In he goes. Can't stop Kenny, though. Catches out another. That's a force me right now for Kenneth Williams. See if that time still rolls in his favor. Here comes the break now. Rokkr flying on through. Last man in draws. Can he find any kills here? Tags are good. Over to Fame. Catches him out. Over to Bance now. Oh my god. Gets him as well. Last man up. Afro taking care of business. And somehow Draza turns a 1v3 into the point for Thieves.
Yeah, this is painful as well because, well, I was going to say if Octane could win a couple gunfights, LA Thieves could chain this one together, but Afro makes a pretty big play. He just bullies his way through the front, picks up a big two. Draza does the exact same thing, and I mean, kind of an interesting moment on the minimap. Rokkr have actually been able to win the rotation and win this scrap time battle, so Fame is doing a decent job collecting, and he's not even going to be out of the picture because LA Thieves, like, hunted him down, so that is a big time investment to allow Rokkr to get this set up, but you got to execute on the gunfights, and Bance will be there for two.
Executes two of them. There we go. Lead change. Minnesota Rokkr. Still holding to this one very well. Plenty of time left here. Afro, the front man. As soon as the kills come through in this next wave, he's going to split over towards that new hard point. See if he can't catch spawns. Could be a three-piece right here. Oh my goodness. Good patience. His teammates are there as well. Here goes the go button. Slam it. Fly forward. Good work out of Rokkr. The spawns are still going to be good for the LA Thieves, but that's lovely time in a full 60.
Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. And in the meantime, right, you have Afro with a nice trigger discipline, but you got Cammy frying 9-2 on a 4 spree. And I know Cammy has garnered a decent bit of attention from the start of the year, and I know he has been improving over time. Stage 4 is where he has looked his finest, and again in this game hasn't slowed down. Neither has Rokkr. Good moves as well. Bance is gonna gun Kenny down as well. Kenny had 2 players to shoot at, and Bance 1 HP. All he needed to have left to get the job done. So that'll set you up. 1 kill away from the cruise. Bance is in the back, worried about this rotation. Rokkr right now, they are cruising.
1 kill, and they really will be. Kenny, though, he's the one finding the kills right now for LA Thieves, trying to battle for this cannon's hardpoint. Bance, check it. Tags good. Cruise secured. 2-piece? Not quite. Good stuff, though, from Kenny. He's on an absolute heater right now for the LA Thieves, keeping him alive and kicking in this hardpoint. They're going to take the lead back. They can get it done here on this cannon hardpoint. And they've got a solid setup. Rokkr are not willing to commit too much to this one.
Yeah, honestly, for Vance, maybe a little bit too passive looking for the cruise instead of trying to get the pressure on the hill because you don't end up running the rotation towards the time.
Pretty close game going into P4 here. It's back and forth. The only team that had any kind of control was Rokkr on that P3.
He's a bit of scrap time once again towards Minnesota Rokkr, maintaining their lead, and even on rotation, Vance is in position just to be annoying. His teammates haven't given him too much yet. They're still fighting over towards P2, but he can wait for this hill to pop and try to root these players out of time.
Pretty patient play from Ben Bance. Envoy can't quite finish it. Over towards the blacksmith we now go. And it's LA Thieves finding these kills. They're holding on to this point for now. We're watching a very slow and very methodical Bance play for individual kills, and this is nice. He's had a really up and down series, or season I should say, chance. It's good to see Bance now finding this very consistent play. A great break there from Rokkr, and a solid amount of time still here on Blacksmith.
Yeah, an incredible amount of patience to get that break, and it is 35 seconds you are now fighting for. So if you take that long to make the break, you hope you get some time. And LA
4
Thieves,
big kills
0
for
time
Thieves.
wasted. They don't care about being patient at all. They get a clean 4-man wipe. They flip the spawns, and now they have an opportunity to set up the blunder.
We could be looking at lead change again here. 10 seconds remaining here on Blacksmith over to P1. We go first set. Close though. Rokkr still coming out just in the end of it. I know a few moments are going to tick over. LA Thieves once again proving to be the incredible slaying squad that they are. Top horse. Oh, Octane absolutely cooking. Rokkr though, they're still going to maintain the lead. They don't have control here. Let's see how they break out of this one with a quick listen in.
One spot match. I'm going for the
I'll stay
nine
close.
okay? Guys,
Close thing backed up.
Guys, I'm dead.
Nice, one's open dead.
Shit,
Okay, still
nice.
got
Two dead.
it could be top, could be top.
He's
Nice, yo, I'm pushing right, boys. I failed my time. I'm single.
What's up, Troy? Kenny?
You're on time. We're gonna flip, we're gonna flip. I'm stunned here.
C1 again. I spawned out.
C1 shot. C1 10. One's 1P4. Get this time, it's huge time.
Behind in time.
I'm going for an hill. Go top, every cross.
I'm one shot.
Yeah, play to the left, play to the left.
Go top, give me a sec.
Yo, he's back statue. Yo, one's open and back,
Top boat, run out.
back stacks.
Open, dead, boat, dead.
Back stacks.
Tell us.
Yo, do you want a building from me?
Right,
He's
oh,
got
yeah,
that.
no, he's back useless. Back useless.
Yeah.
We can go through all,
Listen, we can jump up.
On the dead.
Last guy, deep C2.
Nice,
They
get
back,
people,
they
get
back,
people.
yeah, heard you. Get in.
In the back, one. Pinching him up,
Window.
Out in the back.
Back on me.
Dead.
Nice,
Let's
time.
go time.
Nice. Spam equipment here.
He's open side time.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm one shot. Got one close. Raz, I think. On the stage, I think.
Yeah. He's hurt.
One on time, so much.
Where's he?
Sit to the back. I think they'll be on
Nice,
stage.
I'm coming.
Weak behind this.
Where's he?
On the stage.
Challenge,
Nice. In there probably.
Play it.
No, he's open side time.
I'm with you, Ken.
Open side time, okay? Nice, shit.
One more coming open. I see him.
He ran back.
Go through. Check it out.
I'm gonna try to kill Lock and run back.
I want to my spawning. You block him right.
He's probably already spawned in yet. Back flat.
I'm going right.
Back flat's fucking absolute. I can't get an angle on him. He's lying down up there. Okay, I think he dropped low trees actually.
That's a shit.
Okay, I'm gonna get on top of the truck here, Kev.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Language, in we go. Chance. Rokkr with a slight lead. Here comes the hit.
Good comms by Rokkr.
I mean, yeah,
They sounded good.
As effective as it can be. And well, Kenny's going to be there for 2. Kenny's going to be there to help for the 3rd as well. And this is the hill where Rokkr have had the most success. And I guess if you're getting through gate, you can drag Draza back, and then Draza can just take 2 more down. But it is scattered spawns. The gate spawn is going to be oh so close for both of these teams. Looks like Man's just a little bit too slow, so Kenny's going to catch him. And you still have LA just
Still
soaking up that
close
time.
game.
Sweet
Holy
soaking.
crap, so close.
Here comes the lead change potentially. Final 25 here. This is solid time. You don't want to give up any of this if you're either squad. So Rokkr gifted with a close spawn. They're going to get that. Mid-map now, all LA Thieves. They've got control over towards cannons for the next one. See that lead change again in a moment. Envoy, though, not willing to let them escape. I love this play. Who's that in mid? There we go. Afro brought down again. Dylan Hannon. Dead silence popped. He should start flying now.
And this is also the blender spawn trap potentially getting set up. Last time Rokkr had to invest the cruise missile to get out of it. This time there is no cruise, but there is an envoy inside of your maps. And right now he is the cartographer. He is killing everybody, doing the damage, and frankly just locking it down. Only one player's been able to cross him. And finally, it took 15 seconds before he could even make it to new time.
Chance, you're not a Halo guy. Clearly, he was the silent cartographer there. I'm not even kidding. Daddy popped. He finds them kills in maps. Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. At the point we fly, Kenny. Another bang. That is a big 2 from Ken. That's 30 seconds. Dive on that point.
I mean, the slang is great.
Big kills from Kenny. Still tied, man. It's just so back and forth.
Found themselves back towards this time. It has been neck and neck, frankly, for the past like 3 or 4 minutes of this game. Rokkr fame try to stay alive inside of the point. This is all just the trades for the final 10 seconds, and it is an absolute battle around this current hard point. After another 2-piece around the moment, but it is still just scrappiness. But while the fight's taking over towards old, on new, you see Rokkr set up. They got 3 of those little arrows just dancing around the time.
They're jiggling. Envoy boy.
They're jiggling, he
Finds another one,
said.
26 and 20 from him. Good stuff. Over to Fame right in it. We've seen some sweet two pieces from him. Can he get another one here? Trophy's down. Here comes Draza. Vance might be able to catch these players out. Nah, good suppressing fire. The point is now safe. Draza somehow.
Draza with 3. Holy crap.
Spree now from the Alaskan Assassin. And the clock's still ticking.
That is a moment like that just to get your team back in the game. So you have Rokkr trying to hit this hill from all angles, but Draza has continued the destruction. That is now 7 in a row, and it only takes a spawn flank to end up chopping him down. But for the final 20 seconds of the time, Rokkr very happy to collect it if they can get it. But I'd say long term, you do have Thieves on the left side spawns and opportunity still
I like
to
how
make the
Kenny
comeback in this
YYs
game.
all the time.
Far from over. We've seen crazier things happen today alone. Here we go.
Rokkr
Sweet
only
three
about
defeat.
24
Kenny
points
keeps
for winning.
flying. 32 and 24 from him. Half points up. Third set is now upon us. Thieves are in it. Got everyone now trapped from Minnesota Rokkr. There's no
Octane.
hope of getting out as Octane. He
The
is
human
posted.
turret.
Those double winners are all his bands. You tried to squirt out. He couldn't. Kenny identifies it, deals with it.
Kenny.
Looking for the number 6.
Kenny.
Afro's going to chow this, and he's going to eat
man.
it. That is 6 now from Kenny.
I mean, this is like the Tide, right? LA Thieves, they've been working on the comeback this entire game, and this is the hill where they're gonna get it done.
They're
Good
tied
Lord,
again,
that was
LA
Fame getting the
Thieves
first kill for his team.
can
What
win it
felt
here.
like 3 different waves being pushed, and frankly, LA Thieves, not even the good news of having left side spawns towards new. They could have just won it there on P1, but finally Rokkr get him outside of time and at least buy themselves some hope. But
Why
obviously,
isn't
LA
Holy
Thieves,
looking at
they've taken the
point?
lead.
Massive lead change. And Draza, he's still fighting for these few players on the backside of time.
Still tied,
Spawns, though,
basically,
all
but
LA Thieves.
LA
Hard
Thieves a
point.
huge control over
P2 set
P2.
up. You're all good to go. LA Thieves, this is their map to lose. Draza finds another sweet set of kills. Last 2 players are trying to make their
Thieves,
way out, and here comes
17
the Hitman
seconds.
Envoy, catching these guys out. No one from Rokkr able to even get close to this hard point. It is a watertight setup right now from the Thieves.
Ooh,
Afro,
Envoy
though,
got
has sprung a
wrecked.
leak.
Uh-oh.
This is the opportunity right now
7
for Rokkr to
seconds.
get on it, and they do. They're flown in. Last one,
Octane
another
fighting
one.
for it. Oh, Octane!
Oh, no!
He got 3. Draza's
Could be game.
cruise missile.
Streaks, send it fly. The hard point
He
opens
got
again.
one.
Envoy's in
Envoy's
there.
got to win it here. He lost.
Chaos. Oh, Benz is in.
Oh my God, Draza though.
Raise again.
Here comes the back. Nope.
Two times.
Thieves.
Oh my God. What
Wow.
a start to the series.
Yeah, man, you just got world start for 2
Holy
kills
crap.
straight. Draza on the Blacksmith Hill goes on a 7 spree, picks up
LA
2 for triple
Thieves
kills in the
came in clutch right there at the end to take map 1 over Minnesota Rokkr. What a crazy, crazy clutch. Because they had him in the back spawn. They had P1 time. They had the P2 rotation. They needed to hold it for about 20 seconds. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy, LA Thieves take map 1. Let's check out the scoreboard before we go on to map 2. What do we got? Looks like Fame 27-32, not so good. Draza 31 and 28, Kenny 38 and 26 with 29 of them untraded. 245 to 250, 5-point hard point match. Great start to this round 1 match. Let's check out map 2. Looks like Embassy S&D.
That close game get to you. This series is far from over.
And while obviously a super solid map for both of these teams, for Minnesota Rokkr, again in stages 3 and 4, never played Embassy. So it's also been a while for these guys. It's going to be the first look for them with Fame on the roster, but there might be, extra tools at their disposal potentially. I know Fame will pull out the Vastnet from time to time. He might have some nixie things he was doing in Challenger. So see if you can bring that to the table, or if you could just not watch a window and get 2-piece by Kenny, and that's the freest 2-piece he's ever going to have.
Super free. Super free. Well, that's the start of the round. Octane literally dodges a bullet. On plan B now for the Thieves, rather. They've got a pretty much a free plant. It's all good. Draza, though, caught unaware. Fame, a technical 1v4. Good luck, mate. We'll see how this goes for you. Nice tags. And here come the Thieves.
He's getting hunted down as well. I'm pretty sure Envoy actually spotted him going towards the back, so the other 2 arrows should turn appropriately. You see Kenny repositioning around the bomb. He's ready for the back alley push. Octane turns around as well, so LA Thieves like clockwork.
Aha.
Kenny's going to spot him out as well. Yeah, this is beyond hopeless.
Yeah, no need whatsoever for the LA Thieves to do anything here. Fame can check this. He might just walk away with a single kill streak. Or catch Kenny makes it a 2. There we go. Surely he doesn't challenge for the next. There we go. Great round, LA Thieves. Superb map control, superb positioning, and that 2-piece from Kenny Chance.
Good first round from Thieves.
I mean, you know, just picking
Good
up
control
the
after the bomb plant.
Where the left off, I suppose. Just extra multi-kills where players on Minnesota just not really shooting back. I mean, that is just as simple as it gets for Kenny. Very basic, just runs in the bottom window. Ooh, piece of candy. There's 2 players not looking at me. They have no help, no one watching over them. So not a good strat from Minnesota. I guess in a sense they get blind countered. And that'll be a tough one to bounce back from.
See if the 2-piece gods are still looking upon Kenny right now. Does he still have their blessing? At the moment, no. It's going to be Afro who's getting the big tags. Kenny, though, hungry to hit out Cammy here. Stun check, passes over some information. Okay, Draz is taking care of Fame, so that makes things a little bit more interesting. A 3v3 bomb in the hands of Bance, and we are right down the middle of the map. Pick a bomb site. Any bomb site. There's a Thieves player there. Tags Kenny. No way! The blessing is still upon him. Another 2-piece.
Beautiful from Kenny. Great play. Look at him smiling. Beautiful smile.
And it will just be continued smiles out and about. The coverage is perfect. No real issues in that round. Even after the first blood from Envoy, I think there were stuns connecting on Cammy in the back. Envoy gets some information, and at this point, I'm getting tilted from seeing LA Thieves laugh this much.
Don't hate the players.
It's gotta be so much fun to play with, though.
Don't even hate the game. Yeah, it must be a laugh. I mean, they're probably just laughing like, hey, I can't believe I tried this thing that we've talked about a million times in practice and it worked out, or it didn't work out, or this happened to me, or hey, did you guys watch that new show? No. True focus. Sadly, the trophy's focused on the wrong things. Envoy, as he dived through the air, destroyed.
Yeah, Jaws is evil for that one. Just kidding. That would be the technical first blood from Minnesota Rokkr. Everybody pouring in, but Kenny, the multi-kill machine, this time with the Vaznev in hand. And, well, he'll be able to get the kill, bomb down. Not a sweat off his brow.
Graz finds another 2v3. Cammy and Afro. A stun helps, but isn't a whole lot for him. Afro's dead silence, not going to amount to a whole lot. He's taking long range.
Still a 3v2 bomb down. Now it's 2v2. Now 1v2 for Afro.
More that he can chew. Octane takes care of business. That's Afro sniffed out again.
Beautiful post plant setup from Thieves again. 2 in a row.
I mean, I'm willing to be proved wrong, but I'm almost starting to feel like this is just hopeless for Minnesota. Like, they started the round off perfectly. It is, like, enough nades and, you know, stuns and tacks that are coming through to get the first blood. You have a 4v3 in the first 5 seconds of the round, and it just collapses. They just get picked off one by one. And LA Thieves, even with the man disadvantage, things are just comfortable. Even for Kenny, just gets a free pick and then gets the bomb down for free. And it's just, again, not a lot of pressure I think LA have been feeling, or at least certainly not on Embassy.
Possible to turn things around, though, Rokkr. Here we go. Afro, can you get first blood here? Plenty of players out and about. Catches one, the snap. Not enough for the kill, though. And if you look at
It's just,
the
yeah, man.
Dooley, it is done.
Holy
It
crap,
is
Thieves.
over.
Just rolling
And
Rokkr
there's
right
not
now.
a word across the
This is
mouths of the
just
Rokkr players right now.
absolute perfection out of Thieves.
This is starting to get frustrating indeed.
Wowza.
I just, man, the difference, honestly, between the listening from... Oh, good old Octane. Just take a sip of the water. The difference in comms for Minnesota Rokkr during, like, the first half of that hard point and the second half compared to the final minute, it has to just be like a spiral into depression in a sense, because, yeah, they do not look like they are in a good spot mentally right now. And again, a lot of pressure on Minnesota Rokkr in this moment. Tied in CDL points, right on the bubble to qualify for champs against Vegas. Vegas obviously now 4-1 in this stage. They've been looking fantastic.
Cammy with this snipe here could cause a lot of damage, but again, timing and a little bit of luck has got to be on his side, and Rokkr need both. That was the top paper check as well, and there was a player up there, so it is getting unfortunate from Rokkr. There's no doubt about it. COD gods are not smiling upon them right now. Bance is in a fight. Here comes Envoy. Oh my god, that is a perfect bit of teamwork. Nice trades though. Bance, okay, equalizes and gives Rokkr the advantage.
Yeah, there's the trades I was looking for. I was going to say Fame just got completely abandoned in that spot. All those arrows were focused on the A-bomb site, but you get the trades after the fact. Envoy knows there's a player above him, but he's on his own right now. Octane is very far away, and Octane's with the trophy.
Oh!
Yeah, I mean, he just got caught. Cammy, nice little shot there.
Cammy got a sizzle stick on him.
Pace down, pull out a sniper, switch things up, and look for some momentum. An Octane 4-0. Maybe think about a cruise, but without dead silence, not a whole lot you can do here.
No. Bang through the doors. Bang into the fight. There you go. Afro takes care of business.
Pretty sure Octane had a sniper too.
We finally
He
get
just
Minnesota
picked up
Rokkr on the
that
board.
tag.
Cammy managed to catch out that envoy play. I mean, as soon as that dead silence hit, this was the snipe. Look at the way he turns at the exact worst time and takes it in the back. There we go.
Yeah, that's good awareness. Whether Cammy made that
Takes
read or
it
Vance
in
for
the
some help.
back,
You haven't
he
seen
said.
Envoy in long enough
Bam,
time
bam,
to check
bam.
the flank. Might as well see what's going on in the back. So good reads right there. Again, Cammy pulling out the sniper, slowing things down a great deal. And I'd say Fam got left a little bit out to dry in that round, but the instant response was there for the trade. So Rokkr on the board, making things happen.
Ooh.
LaRue in Vanguard, he don't miss. Right now, it's that he doesn't hit. It's not that he misses. Envoy trying to get off the donut. Here we go.
Now we got him.
Doesn't even connect.
Octane got him that time.
To the men's bathrooms. No, Kenny's there for it. Lovely teamwork once again from the LA Thieves.
Yeah, Octane said, oh, Cam, you want a snipe? We could do that. And he might have missed the first shot, didn't miss the second. He doesn't miss too often, and now in a 2 versus 4. Not a fun spot to have to be in, especially when the bomb has not moved at all from spawn, and especially not when Octane just gives the freebie information. And honestly, from Minnesota, I don't know where you go. You have Kenny watching like the bathroom push out top and bottom. You can't go through P2 because Octane's got the sniper. And if you try to cross, Envoy had it, but the moment he gives it up is the moment Afro crosses. So the 2v4, a little bit of hope.
Draza got him though. Good play. Fame left alone.
Just being a force to be
In a
reckoned with
1v3. 23 seconds
Rokkr.
left.
It's all in the
Not
fellas
enough
again.
time.
He's not going to be able to do much. That bomb recovery position is nearly impossible to get to. No, I said nearly impossible, not entirely impossible, but that is the other equation he had to deal with. No answer there.
Thieves 1
Draza
round away from taking map number
locking
2
it down.
also. Very looking
One
very
more
good.
round.
And
The LA
Rokkr
Thieves,
looking
they
not
are
so
still
good.
smiling.
I wish I would have studied chemistry a little bit more. Like on the bottom side of your screen is nothing but either serotonin and dopamine. On the top side would be whatever the opposite is. I'm sure there's a fancy word to describe it. Or just lack thereof, I
I was going to
suppose.
say just a deficiency. Straight up deficiency.
Yeah.
Not a good look. Minnesota Rokkr unable to get anything going past that last round. Let's see what happens though. This is it. Final chance. An Envoy. Not a single kill, but there's no hope of him hitting this yet. That's right. When we join the agency, unless Rokkr could do something special. Here we go.
007.
Taking turns. I know Kenny was going to take that accolade a few
I
days
like
ago.
it.
Or Envoy gets the first blood. He's on the board. No donuts, but can he get the round win? The trades are in. Envoy does get traded for the 2v2. Bomb down. And Cammy just going to hop it.
He's
immediately.
hopping.
Oh, I love this though. He's on it. Covering fire.
Why are they
He
not?
should
Why
be
are they
able to
not
get
playing it for a spot they could see?
Oh, he got it. He escapes.
Oh my God, Kenny.
The nade. He's done it. Fame is 2.
Wow.
That is an outstanding finish to an outstanding.
Wow, Thieves go massive right there. Look at him, look so happy down there. Kenny laughing, Octane laughing, Envoy with his goatee looking good as the LA Thieves take map number 2 from the Rokkr. As the Rokkr not looking so good since their little homestead where they played 2 games in front of their home crowd. Vance with a single Beretta stick. 1 kill. Envoy only 2 kills in the very end. He had 0 up until the very end round. So let's go ahead. I have a feeling I know what's going to happen, but let's go ahead and roll into map number 3. Expo Control.
I think he started out 5-5 and then finished 25-8. Went on an absolute tear. So Cammy's great on one side, Octane maybe just a little bit better on the other.
See how it goes though. Here we go, Rokkr. Harness the cold, harness the snow, the chill
Yep.
in the air.
They need to get.
Them LA boys, they're not cut like you
They
are.
need to take a home field advantage
handle
from
it.
something.
Let's see what you got.
I mean, honestly, that's a great point as far as weather goes, but You do have LA. Looks like a straight up B hit off the rip. And yep, Envoy first blood with the tag. I mean, Envoy can do whatever he wants. And already a couple bodies on point. Envoy already multiple kills in the feed. And this is exactly how LA wanted it to go down, especially when that's the first kill Rokkr now got.
Fame's got one. Afro has to check this. And Octane, he's on the stairs. He's not glitching. And this is one hell of a spot to be in. Afro, check it. Smoked. Absolute perfection.
In the scissor lift.
From the LA Thieves. Second segment of
I like it.
We're closing out this one also.
Hey, if I'm Minnesota, I'm like almost doing a just tail running to back spawn, trying to block as quickly as possible. Now you got arrows like number 1 and number 3 starting to work up on it to set up the spawn trap, but we're down a decent bit on lives, and yeah, Envoy continuing to shred. Maybe he was the AR to be fair. I think Envoy already has 4 kills.
Can he eat? Doesn't make any noise, but doesn't mean he's invisible. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Afro, nice too. Cleaning up these players. Just about 2 minutes to go here. Envoy finally put to rest there. 7-2 overall and an electrifying start from him. Now back over to the point. Good timing out of Octane. This is a very, very strong approach. It comes down to Fame to win a fight. Gets his
Fame. Huge kill there.
Now to Draz. Can he find his? As the approach towards the point continues, and Rokkr are holding it down.
Yeah, shooting through nade smoke is always a fun one, but Cammy, last man standing, and Envoy is challenged. Any back pressure they would have had on the spawns absolutely eviscerated. LA now on the A zone. It's only one person on it, Envoy for a moment, so it's going to be a slow capture. LA, they're setting up just to play for these kills, and it looks like they're going to get funneled in. A bunch of trades going back and forth, but Envoy still just soaking up the time. It's him versus Bans. Bans has to challenge. Well, can't even get it done. Envoy, his teammates, doing a wonderful job.
2 ticks on A. They're about to get it. Rokkr's got a break here.
No one else is stacking this one up. Here we go. Father and son duo. Oh no, it's not Draz. Kenny though. The snapper. Cammy dive. Contest. Last moment here. A single kill is all they need. Can Cammy find both?
Octane got it.
Big wins out of Octane.
That's a huge win to win the round right there from
Octane. Bite of
Octane.
the lip, possibly. Good stuff from the LA Thieves.
Well, you didn't see it was any real pressure on LA in that round. I mean,
That was a 1v1 for that point.
He hit off the rip, got every single kill, got the slow capture with 2 bodies on point the entire time, and then immediately killed the players out of their spawn, got the pressure on the A zone, and as soon as Envoy's feet touched the zone, never left it until the very end, and it was Cammy that killed him, who got traded out instantly. So literally like clockwork right there for LA, and we thought Octane was the person to be feared. Turns out it was Envoy all along.
Here comes the defensive look from the LA Thieves. 2 towards B, 2 towards that top bar section. They can go towards A or B from that spot. Very, very important place to play from. Ranked play teammates. Here we go. Draz. Not going to let this spot go. Cammy, great spot to be in there. Fame and Cammy, they find their kills. Oh, a nice 2 from Fame. Not quite as productive, let's say, as the LA Thieves were a chance to
Capping B here.
They're on B, and that first segment's done.
Yeah, Minnesota, though, starting to make moves. You got Cammy wrapping around the back spawn, maybe to look for a couple errant kills to set themselves over up the A zone. Looks like in the feed he doesn't win it, though, so Minnesota almost forced at this point just to stick with the B attacking. LA, they're thinking about fighting for it, almost like zombies coming through the windows. Envoy thinking about hunting you down, but he ends up getting hunted himself. And just like that, 2 offenses where both teams cakewalk through the B zone.
They cakewalk through the B zone, and it looks like Rokkr were born for the stage. They really did not miss a beat there. Great stuff, good holds. Now back over to the point of A, the last one here on Himmelmatch, just over 2 minutes to go with it, and 26 lives for Rokkr chance. This is a long time to work with.
It's also Afro with that silence, so the opportunity to make the big play. Cut off, man. Does a decent bit of damage for the 2 players tucked in the side. It looks like only 1 player is going to end up getting traded out. Bans finds that kill, and it looks like that's the play right now for Rokkr. Get Vasnev back into base and be annoying, and hey, so far so good.
Smoked. Absolutely. Here comes the hit on A. Afro checking every possible corner, nose on voice in the bottom side of the restaurant. And it helps out. That's a nice win. Starting to get the capture going. Oh dear, if Bans can win this, sadly doesn't. Draza, he will be a thorn in a moment. Octane, big wins up close against Afro. An uncharacteristic death for the man with the Vasnev. Life count, though, still in the favor of Rokkr, as is the time.
And those are the gunfights for LA that let you stabilize as well. They could have been down by a decent amount in the life column, and if they lost those gunfights, the pressure would have been on A, and they would have had to fly. But now they can play nice and slow. Snake the stairs forever, play for some trades, get in whatever position you need, and you Got Draza doing a little dance around the restaurant. A bunch of players outside, and yeah, he kicked the door open into death. Rokkr, they now have the clearance.
On A. Segment done. Seconds on its way out. Octane trying to get in position behind these players. Slow and steady. On catches one. That's good enough for now. It's on to Afro to go pretty wild here and try to keep some semblance of map pressure for his boys there. And he's been dealt with. Kenny now on a roam. Dead Silence is nearly done, chance, but this is a power position to be in.
I heard every single one of those players. How did Kenny not? No one on LA actually reacted to this. 3 players just ran directly underneath him, and now they're getting kills shooting players in the back. Kenny, apparently, the only guy that doesn't use EQ. If I can hear it and he can't, that is wild.
Here we go. Vance, that's a big one. Pressure now, Envoy. Oh my god, he's so hard to kill. It's just obscene. Fame caught unaware. Draws a nice 2-piece. 30 seconds to go.
Oh,
and
that's
we're
all
back
4
to
down
9
for
lives
Rokkr. I
each.
think
LA
they're
Thieves are
screwed
doing
right
it.
here.
Yeah, LA Thieves were down by like 7 or 8
LA
lives.
Thieves gonna
at
be
one
one
point.
round
They
away
had
from
a triple
taking this
flank, but they
whole
got
thing
gifted
home.
because Kenny didn't have his audio on, and even then, Thieves just win every single important gunfight after the fact. Kenny still annoying in your base, shooting you in the back, and out for Bance,
Oh my
a lot
God.
of corners to check.
Wait.
Envoy, he's in between a bunch of them. There's the freebie number 1, and you're going to get shot in the back as soon as you touch this point. Vance has to make the commitment.
He's on it. He's committed to it. Envoy was lying in the grass. There's one. That's it. Now it's time. That's the round. It's 2-0, LA Thieves. Envoy was in the grass right next to Bance. He does not check the little semicircle made of stone, and that costs them the round. Match point, LA Thieves.
It's too tough of a spot. Like, there's a few moments you get on offense to actually capture the A zone, and almost exactly like how LA did it round 1. Like, as soon as you get the pressure, you can almost never really afford to let it up. The guy on the zone has to stay alive. The trades have to be on point. The funnel system has to be incredibly consistent to make sure you're there to watch the crosses. And
This would be one of the fastest games all year if LA Thieves can pull this out right here.
Couldn't quite get it done.
We go last chance.
As
for
they're
Rokkr.
just rolling over Rokkr,
been
they really can't do anything to stop
close.
it.
In the hard point, not so close in the search, and now we need to see the reverse sweep. Nice start. Defense was fantastic. Start things up. It was very sound for a long time. Thieves managed to steal it away in the end. Can they do it again? B, first segment done.
And you do have to worry about Bance for a decent bit of time. Worried about the spawn kills. Envoy is going to be stun checking everything. Looking for Bance as best as he can, but Bance finds the extra kill. Does get traded out, but you still have Rokkr. They got the map pressure they want. They got Fame playing sort of that anchor position on the left side of the minimap by the bus. It will be consistently spawning back by Globe, and Rocker's a little bit of a funnel system, but obviously you didn't defend the B zone, and now you got Envoy maybe back in his home on the A zone, so Rokkr had to give up the back bus and swarm towards that.
Good work out of Bance there. Cammy as well. They clean up a couple. Octane, though, still on a 5 spree. 15 and 6 for LaRue. Fantastic work from him. 2 minutes now to go. 24 lives to go for the LA Thieves here on the attack. And it's a close defense right now from Rokkr. Chance, they're not too far from the A zone. Every kill is going to count at this point in time. Octane caught unaware. Lovely work there. Out of Fame. He's still got that top glass position. How long can he hold it?
This is Envoy. I think he hears Afro back behind him. Hears both players, actually. So, ready for the child on number 2.
Oh,
Wins
great
it
play by
as
Envoy.
well. Envoy, the awareness on
Octane
point.
with the
And, well,
cruise.
that's 3 in the feed. That's Octane calling him out. They're all snow side of the map. Going to be exposed as well, so that might get the kill. Yep, Cammy's going to fall. Kenny for the follow-up. You have Kenny in your base with Dead Silence making plays. You have LA picking them apart every kill in the feed. LA almost assuredly going to get this done.
Oh, God. Draza, what a snap. This is a big
could
step.
be it
It's
here.
3 players. It's the end of the series right here, unless Afro finds 2. The capture's not done yet, though. Who's at number 4? Good to go. Vance gets his 1.
Oh,
Damage dealt.
it's a
It is
sliver.
safe for now, but so close. 1:20 on the clock. It's not over yet.
Just barely. It's a nail biter, too, because you don't get that back spawn pressure. So I'd say for Minnesota, corner up and just pray. They're going to be a little bit tight around restaurant. 3 bodies near it. You got Afro worried about the flank, but Kenny finds the intro kill, and Octane's making moves. There's the trades coming through. Kenny looking to kill them all. Him and Envoy just take care of 3. Band's last man standing, gone.
That's it
And now
right
it's
here.
Octane, the last one on point. He's got the help he needs, and that
My
is
goodness,
it.
LA Thieves.
LA Thieves
Absolute
remain perfect
destruction
against Minnesota Rokkr.
Rokkr
of Minnesota.
have been crushed under the weight of the LA Thieves. What a brilliant control.
Yes, as we'll take a quick look at the scoreboard before we finish out here, but that's got to be one of the quickest 3-0s of the year, as the LA Thieves absolutely mollywhopped Minnesota Rokkr. I don't know. Rokkr got worse with their last change, and I think so did London. I can't really say that Florida got worse because they really weren't that good to begin with, but Draza 20 and 18, Kenny 18-7. None of them really went crazy huge numbers, 18 and 14, but just absolutely great team play from the LA Thieves. Thank you guys for coming in, checking out this game, and hanging out for Major 4 qualifiers. We'll catch the next one for more CDL content.